This is me, graduating with my master's degree at 23. But how did I get here? Hi, my name is Nicole, and I documented the final stretch of grad school, from finishing my thesis to all the little moments leading up to graduation. Welcome to the graduATE diaries.
Graduate!
Hi. If you are seeing this video, that means I figured out how to approach this type of video. Over the course of a month, I documented like a video diary entry of what I was going through during my process of writing my thesis when I was finishing things. At that time when I started documenting, I finished collecting my data. So I think it was really just starting to write, but I was like absolutely going through a slump in March. I couldn't figure out how to format my findings chapter as well as my discussion. I think every time I started on something new from scratch, it was really hard to even get anything done. And even if I created a rough, I really needed to lay it out in front of my eyes for me to kind of be on the roll. This type of intro video was actually filmed in April, and then I freaking deleted the footage because I thought it was something else. And then I was like, no, that was my intro video on how I don't know this direction of this thesis would go / my video. I made it to the end of it. I'm reporting now, but I still haven't defended my thesis at the time I'm recording this. Welcome to the start of my graduATE diaries, because I think it really just starts on finishing up school. So today is April 6th. Our last time we recorded, I hadn't started on my findings at all. I only had just created the outline. I've made quite a bit of progress, I would say. It looks like there's a lot, but there's still a lot more that I need to cover. I'm using community cultural wealth as my framework, so I have more capitals to cover, and then also to get to the whole second section, which is parental support. I feel like now I am kind of getting in the groove of things, so I feel like I have that motivation to do it, or just like my brain doesn't feel as foggy, which is a really good thing, and I'm hoping that takes my momentum forward. Greetings everybody, it is April 8th, and I don't think I made that much progress since I last updated. I am practically almost done with like adding the findings, I think, but there's still more things I need to add, things that I didn't recognize that I talked with my thesis advisor today. We were also talking about other things I should do. I still need to go back to my previous chapters to update intersectionality, and I'm also gonna add a COVID section because that was something that I never added in my literature review, and since my range is those that were affected by COVID, that there was something that was brought up, and so I think I'm probably gonna add that. Also wanting to make my slideshow on adding my findings and also possible recommendations, because for my symposium, I guess in the next Friday. Oh my god! In 2 weeks from now, I have to basically have my slides done. Actually, next week I have to have my slides done because my advisor wants to see it before the symposium. The goal is to finish up the findings this week, as well as I think I'm not going to look at chapter 5 from now. I think I want to go back and alter a little bit, add a little bit up, I think, before I really hold in on my chapter 5. I think I don't want to like keep going back and forth. I think the sooner I clear out the earlier chapters, then I can put my full focus on chapter 5, because that seems to be what's working for me. Don't ask me why I did a wardrobe change. Besides my thesis, I still have to finish my last 2 assignments for my other classes, one of them being a debate, which is a group project. They're all group projects. I'm so glad they're all group projects. This is the one time where I do need reliance of other people. So yeah, I think even though despite me taking a very long time to do this thesis, or I think for some people it's like normal, but for me, I feel behind. If I were to ask myself again, if I were to do a thesis again, I probably would say yes. I have full control over it, and I think, not to say I'm controlling, but like, it's just really aligning with my own career goals, you know? And I think working with other people, which I love my cohort, it comes into like compromising to make sure everybody kind of gets what they want. So I think that's something to consider if you're ever considering of doing a capstone or thesis in this program. I'm yapping for a lot, but I was gonna write down everything that I have to do, and then I'm gonna like hone in on certain things. Welcome to another work session. I still haven't gotten as much done as I wanted. I thought I'd be done with my findings, but I'm not. And I actually need to add more stuff. I just found out. One way that I'm trying to like not be on my phone as much, because this thing is unfortunately the damn problem. I mean, I really could just toss it over there. This is not sponsored, but I've been using this app called the Focus Friend. It's nice because it also blocks me off from the other apps as well. I always have a small little thing that I want to look at, and then I just end up doom scrolling for like 30 minutes and I'm like, okay, I wasted so much time. I get to make little scarves so I can decorate the apartment house thing. Today's one of my few days where I can really like hone in and work on it. I currently have practice right now for Swim by BTS. And that one hasn't taken too much of my time though. Days I've done it is my heavy work days / school days. So realistically at night, I wouldn't really have done much work at night anyways. Also, I made myself a hojicha. So this is the Nami one. Again, not sponsored. I low-key like the hojicha powder more than the matcha powder. And this is the dark roasted one too, which is like kind of crazy. Anyways, today is April 12th. It is another fun side quest day. It's Disney Channel night. But I honestly haven't gotten much done. I'm still working on my findings. I'm slowing down, I would say. But I'm trying to do as much as I can before I go. I regret having 8 participants. I did not anticipate how much that was to juggle with any qualitative research, and especially trying to incorporate everybody's. Like, there's so much information that I want to incorporate with the different contexts. It's just trying to pick and choose. But again, that's not the easiest. It is April 15th, and while I do have my chapter 4 findings part done, I am currently trying to work on my chapter 5, and things are going, but I also really don't know what I'm doing. I think I have too many thoughts. Like, I'm not sure how to organize it. I think that's my biggest thing. But I'm also like on my period today, and today is a particularly bad day for cramps. So at some point today, I was like this. My computer is big enough where I can zoom in. It's a pretty big screen. Depending if I can figure out the direction for my chapter 5, I can honestly get it done before the symposium, I think. Change of location. I am here at my favorite matcha place in SoCal, Vivo Crafts Cafe. I got a banana matcha. I also am joined by my friend Lily, who's visiting in town, which is kind of crazy. I'm almost done though. I finally set a hard deadline for myself, which is next Friday, April 25th. My goal is to finish most of the writing by then, and then so I can send it and I can defend before I do commencement. Yummy. So today marks the first day of my whole week, I would say. I have dance practice, cover practice, and I also need to scramble to finish the rest of my thesis for the most part so I can send it by the end of Friday. And Friday is also the symposium where I am going to present my research. I finished my slides, which was great, but I haven't really touched anything at all because I think I'm back to feeling overwhelmed with everything that's going on, because I also have my debate as well tomorrow for one of my classes. Tuesday and Wednesday are really my only days that I can work because I have like all day to work. I still want to get a lot of my writing done because I'm going to meet with my advisor tomorrow. I'm gonna go to practice now. Class has ended. Second to last week of class. It was actually nice because it was like a panel, so learning more about previous alumni's experience and them going into the workforce and how that transition was like. So I think I know what I want to write about. I wrote one section which was cool, so I think it's just keeping up the momentum, but I know that I won't really get a chance to really write until like maybe like Thursday after work tomorrow. I think for sure I'm going to lock in at the weekend, because like Saturday I'm gonna be on campus. Today is literally D1 until the symposium, which is kind of wild that it's finally time. But this doesn't mean that it's the end of my thesis, because I still need to work. I know what I need to write. I swear. I've written out 2 sections of my discussion. I know I can probably get it done by next week for sure. And I think once everything calms down, but it also does not help, then we got pushed practices. So I have more practices next week. We're gonna film 2.0 on Wednesday or Thursday. So I don't know how that's gonna go. Right now, it's like 12 a.m. and I'm gonna be packing for tomorrow because I'm gonna take so long to figure out what I need, like when I start scrambling and stuff. So hoping everything will go the way plans tomorrow, but I think it's gonna be a very chaotic day. Honestly, I'm a little nervous, but I know that like no matter what happens, it's like I will get my information out. But it's just a lot of pressure, especially when you're presenting like 30 minutes alone, basically. Okay, don't mind my lashes. Something's wrong, but it's okay because the day is over. There were a lot of small little hiccups along the whole day, but the day happened. I don't know why I did not turn on my camera literally when I submitted it, but I do want to share that I did submit my last assignment at 1:15 a.m. in the morning. So fun. I'd say my master's would be done, but I actually need to finish up my thesis. And just like that, I finished my thesis. Oh my god. I do need it to be edited, like my advisor needs to go through it. I also need to work on my references page, which is gonna take a very long time because I put everything everywhere and I gotta find everything now. At least for the writing portion, I think it's done. Can't believe I finished that all this month. Like, I really did not think I was gonna finish it by April, but it's literally the 29th of April. We also set a defense date, which is May 11th. Y'all thought it was over. It is not over. I have so much corrections to do, a lot of suggestions from my thesis advisor, 99 plus. What I mostly need to add is just kind of like transitions. I think that's what I was lacking, wrapping up each of my finding and transitioning on to the next section. I just kind of like laid all my findings there, but it just was not in a cohesive manner. So I guess I should have anticipated that I would need to take time. So I think I need to push my defense date from Monday to Friday. I really hope my committee can get at least 1 week to read it. But I did set like an actual deadline for myself, which was like Sunday. But hopefully I can get it out by Friday. Okay, y'all. I just submitted my Google Docs of my thesis. That should be most of it done. I just got to defend it next Friday, and I realized I'm like breaking out hella, which is not fun because the commencement is literally next week. Okay, now it's like officially done. Now I'm like, I can relax a little bit until the defense. And now I have a lot to do for everything else that you'll probably see in future videos. Yeah, it's based on Minecraft.
Yeah, no, I see.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I actually, it was crazy. As I did the timing already, I knew that the methodology, or no, the findings would be pretty long. I think that takes like a majority of my time. So 20 minutes for when I present on Friday.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, aim for 20. If you need 25, okay. But have a timer next to you so that you're knowledgeable.
So today is finally my thesis defense. Literally the moment I've been waiting for. I'm kind of nervous, but like I know I will get my points across. It's just a matter of like execution, but I also don't I know they're not gonna be deducting me on execution or anything. I don't know exactly what I'm nervous about because I don't know what my feedback is on my writing, because they're gonna give me feedback mostly on my writing, and I think that already determines like whether I'm gonna pass or not. So I hope it's good, and I hope it's passable, I guess. It's just 1 hour and then I'll be done. Wish me luck, guys. They put me in the waiting room now, so they're gonna talk about my work and I guess whether I think it was a pass, I guess. Then I have to get my presentation. I have my Canva notes page here, but I'm presenting it on my iPad because I don't trust Zoom on my laptop at all. So I have some notes, and I also can keep time, so I'm keeping this window open. And I've always needed this window, but every time I presented, I was never able to see this window.
Who is there anyone in particular like to go first?
Thank you for the wonderful presentation and your thesis. So I think this is really, really timely, and also like this your research will fill in and contribute to the gap of the literature. So I was wondering, what are some of the things that they're already doing well that you want them to keep up with?
For second generation college students, based on like the capitals that they've already had, I guess. Oh, that's a good question. I think that social capital is something that they've done really well on. I think even it does really support that the lit review that second generation college students or continuing gen, they really do value the socialization part of college. So really a lot of them did like the peer networks, joining their clubs, being involved with campus.
That's great. So that's one of the things that I would like to see more in your recommendation section, is building off of the asset that they already have. But since you have talked about many of the things that they're already doing and tapping on as a resource, I think having that perspective will be invaluable.
I thought I almost said the word dissertation because it felt like a dissertation. This thesis, like, it was really well done, really, really well. We all three of us talked about how the quality level, how high it was, and the methods. You said you did coding, but it wasn't clear that the method or the tool or the format that you used for coding. So maybe just mention it, like if you use Microsoft or if you use perhaps you're implying that the immigrant value of fierce independence, or their own parents' values that made them successful, kind of are overriding some of this.
It's not something I necessarily wrote about, but it's something that I thought about. That I think that there was it's just, for me, it's very surprising, despite their parents, they know their parents went to college, but they're not really they still, but I think maybe they want to prove otherwise, that they're like, oh, I'm capable of doing it on my own. I think for myself, I kind of share that as well.
That's what I kind of felt you were saying, but you didn't outright say it.
Sorry, Nicole, hold on. Congratulations, you passed your final defense.
Yay! Oh, wait. Woo-hoo. Oh my god, I'm muted. Yay! Oh my god, thank you so much, everyone.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Absolutely, we are here to support you if you are interested in writing maybe an empirical research article, just an abridged version of the work that you have here, or presenting at NACADA, NASPA. We're here to support you. Nicole, do you want a screenshot before we go?
Yes.
All right. So I'll go ahead and take it.
Sorry. I passed. There's still some things I need to do, so I have to edit a little bit. After almost an entire year, I officially submitted my thesis to the thesis center. If they don't see any formatting changes, then that's it. I'm officially done with my degree. It's been so long that my hair is now red. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy whatever this is. But this is definitely the end of my thesis journey. Bye.